And we are seeing a generation where, and I say it with a lot of carefulness.
Yes.
That we tend to feel that we can raise sons without the presence of their fathers, and we have these women who clothe over their sons.
Right.
And they forget that these people are going to grow old tomorrow.
Yes.
And they would want to stand up for some other people. They will not be babies forever.
Absolutely.
And the foundations that come with it determines what kind of a man they become.
Right.
Because really, we are not raising men these days. We are raising sissies. We are raising men who are not men. Men who are quarter men.
Right.
Who cannot make decisions, who cannot stand for themselves, and who cannot be fires enough and be the head.
Yes.
Like you've said it. And you find that most of the time, you find their necks are struggling to hold the weight of the head.
Right.
Because there's no vision. Jaden amelelewa, for him, he knows, my mom does everything for me.
Abuju buju.
Abuju buju,
Yes.
those things and all that. What is the danger that we have? Just
A society without fathers is a society that is raising women who are bitter and children who have no direction. Now, allow me to do it in a two-way. There are men who have enjoyed the intimacy of sex, but run away from the responsibility that came out of the intimacy. So we have men who have abdicated their seat of fatherhood to give direction. If you are going to enjoy the intimacy, you must be ready for the responsibility. So first is to tell the men that you may earn a 6-figure salary, you may live in a mansion, but if you do not take care of your seed, you're the poorest of them all. You may not even have money, by the way, but there's something more than money when it comes to inculcating and imparting some things that only a man can do. On the other hand, allow me to talk to some ladies where they feel because the man and I broke up, then you're not going to see your son. The time will come you will regret. There are some things only a man can inculcate on their children, and there are some things only a woman can do that. So if you have a son and the father abdicated or maybe passed on, it is important to have a father figure. Could be a brother, could be an uncle, could be a cousin. But I run away and I get disappointed when I see all these ladies saying, oh, I'm the father and the mother. It doesn't happen like that. You're lying to yourself, and if you don't believe me, when they get to 20, then you'll realize you raised a doll, a Barbie doll, who cannot stand up and face, face the battles and the rigors of life. So if the father abdicated and you've tried, and there's some men who have just refused and some have died, get a father figure. Forget about this new age nonsense that you can do bad by yourself. I will raise my son. No, it doesn't happen like that. Even for men, it can't just happen like that. You got to have God, by his own wisdom, knew why it was a man and a woman who'd raise this child. You understand? Because there's some things a man will bring on the table. There are some things, like for example, honestly, to teach a boy to go to shake his manhood after going to the loo, that should be the responsibility of a father or a father figure. But we can't have a lady teaching the boy at the age of 9, hold it like this, shake it like this. No. And we can't do those things. So I say this to any lady who is using their child as an AK-47 to fight the baby daddy. Wake up, because in your old age you will regret, and those years will have been gone. And any man who is gallivanting and just having sex with women and depositing their seed and moving on as if they're an NGO, they have closed the headquarters and they move to the next base. You got to wake up, because if you cannot take care of your seed, you don't have the right to sit in the company of great men.
Wow.